Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Valen, and this is Mystical Skies. Yes, I have overcome the, barrier, I guess, for lack of better terms, or at least I didn't overcome it. You guys helped me to find out what it was. Big thank you to Andrew G, of which I will be showing the results of this post during this video, hopefully. So I did move the floating crystal over here to the Britannia area because I need mana. Man, do I need mana. And I set up a bunch of pumpkin seeds over here, and then I linked to this. In fact, I would like to run an experiment. I think that there was a suggestion by Wolfforce, the mod dev of the Hearth Well mod, which we've been really focusing on how we've been getting most of our resources. And he suggested that I take, where was it? The displacement rod, I think it was. Displacer, there we go, empowered displacer. Take this and I start aiming at one item and then I look at another. So I will need to do so. And this should pop a cake up off the ground. In which case, that'd be great, right? So let's start. I don't know that it's actually going to work with a pumpkin seed. In fact, I might have to place a block in order to start this, but yeah, it's not going to work with that. So let me grab a different block that it should work with. I think it'll work with a piece of wood. Let's find this out. And actually, I don't even know. Let's just try and place down a piece of wood. Yes, I repaired the ground. It does work with wood. Okay, so this thing's as good as an axe, at least. And I only just realized that the texture of the cakes actually is little creeper faces. That's actually pretty darn cute. But let's start with this. I'm going to aim here. Oh, wait, that was weird. That was really weird. Okay, I wasn't expecting to eat, like, a part of the cake. Let's place this down again. And I'm stealing a part of the cake somehow. Okay. Well, it was worth a try. I thought that the cake itself would actually be picked up, but I guess not. It just eats a chunk of it. But anyway, currently pumpkins are being put over here, and if you have a crystal, whether it be via lens or otherwise starlight being linked to this spot, in other words, I just click here and then I click there, it will then slowly turn pumpkins into cakes, which is great for feeding a Kikimurus, which is a wonderful mana-producing flower. Now, before I get too crazy, I did make a couple other things here just for fun, and I thought that they were worth showing off because, I don't know, I mean, the mod is perhaps not well documented at all, but still, it is really interesting. There's like the bottle in the bottled star and the bottled pixie. You put this up here, I just right-click, it uses up a little bit of mana, and it shoots. You can see it's got like little laser beams. Stars are shooting around in the area, little purple hazes and whatnot. Enemies get attacked by it. Then there's the pixie, which will also do the same thing. Uh-oh. I think my pixie is dying. I don't know what's... Poor pixie. Oh, yeah, that didn't go well. Yeah. Let's try it again. There it is. It's a little green pixie. And I think it's trying to kill things or attack things. I can't really tell. Yeah. It's kind of weird. Or it's taking damage. Either way, I love the animations and stuff, but yeah, just kind of weird sometimes. So let's get this going. I have a couple of options. One, I was also recommended twice, potentially, by, I believe it was Paul Murray that ended up suggesting that I use mana tesseracts, and often I was like, what do I want a mana tesseract for? I mean, sure, it seems like it's craftable in every single recipe, but it actually is exactly what I needed instead. Yeah, pretty much. It's supposed to basically teleport mana over long distances, like this, where I'm losing mana going over this really long distance here, which is kind of silly, actually, why I did go this way when you know about this kind of an invention, and it's relatively standard for Britannia. And no, I'm not flying. That was all just jumping. Let's see. Getting up here is going to be a bit of trouble. Can I get in here? There we go. So my magnet hasn't been working as reliably as I had hoped, specifically for items below me when I'm mining up like floors and whatnot. So that is a bit of a concern, but I think I'll be okay. I just need to keep that in mind when I'm doing this. Also, I'm missing a piece of arcane stone here I'm going to have to replace. Oof, you can see all the mobs down here. Here, let's actually shoot a few shots out and see about clearing out some of these slimes so that I don't have to face all of them upon landing. There we go. And then I can just clear them out, because they're not going to spawn while I'm on the island, at least not very much. Man, this fail knot works pretty good for clearing these out. Gosh. Okay. And now I shouldn't be bothered too much by slimes while I'm down here, at least. They will respawn once I leave the island, for the most part. Oh my gosh. If ever I wanted XP. Whew. Whoops. Anyway, what I'm going to do here is mine up the mana tesseracts, or mana tesseracts. I don't know why I just mined that up. That was silly. Oh man, why did I do that? Where's my wand? Which one was it attached to? It was attached here. Alright, let me put that back down, but it's going to be a Gaia spreader instead. And I'm going to pick this one up, and it's going to be a Gaia spreader as well. Yes, I've got a lot of Narslimes down here because they don't really cover a very big area. So that's three of these, and I can put Mana Tesseract somewhere in the middle. At least that's the plan. And then I can have that connect all the way over there, feasibly, and then I could use that. But yeah. So these are the things that I have going on. One is get a mana network going on, so that I can actually get mana at will. The other is to progress into the astral sorcery via Thaumcraft. Ugh. Oh my gosh. So first thing I'm going to do is make that mana tesseract, get this system hooked up, and then I'm going to work on the astral sorcery and Thaumcraft progression. So yes, I will be doing both of those. Let me just see about making one of these, a mana tesseract, which is a bit of red string. Oh, okay, so I can't make that yet. I guess I need to put all these back down because that requires an ender air bottle, and I can't get that unless I go to the end. Wah, 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 wah. Well, folks, looks like we're going to be moving on into Thaumcraft and Astral now. I just need to put some of these Gaia spreaders back. Alright, onward to some Thaumcraft and Astral Sorcery. So, if I take my book, there we go, and I bring out the Thaumonomicon, I look here and it says, missing required research. The research for that is the same stuff that was used to make the Thaumaturge's robes. It is this, enchanted fabric, which, if you look on an arcane workbench, is some string and a bit of wool. That's all I need. That's pretty much it. It makes sense. It actually makes sense. I was expecting it not to, but it does. So let's get some string. And I don't have much, but how about wool? I do have some wool. Alright, so I have enough that I can do this, but I am going to need a lot more string in the end. So let's do... Oh wait, I'm going to need this, those, and I'm going to need to do this in the proper crafting table here, because this is going to be the right one. There we go. Enchanted fabric. Okay, so now if I take my thermometer, and I just hang over it, you have learned something new. Indeed I have. And I look in my Thaumonomicon. Here it is, weaving. Oh my gosh. And it is now... Oh, I need 4 white wool. Alright. Fair enough. I can get 4 white wool. I think I even had 5 in there. So, yeah. Got it. Complete. Yes. Okay, now I can make the spinning wheel. But even if I make this, I can't really use it until I have a source of string. So let's see. What is it to make string? I remember it being a bunch of this. Oh, the cotton. Oh. Or... spider eye stuff? Wait, what am I throwing in here? That's wool. Oh, wait. There was ways of me making, compressed wool. I forgot about this with the coring recipes. I might even have some. Let's have a look in here. Let's see, plumage block, compressed wool. Yes, I do have some. In fact, I could probably make a bunch more. 2, 3, 4, and I think if I take some of this, 1, 2, 3, 4, that'll probably be good, and that'll last me a while. Now, I was also told by Wolfforce to try grafting. Rock grafting? Anima grafting? Wait, what? This is crazy stuff. Before I go spending materials, let's take a look at this. See if I can figure it out. What is it? The Book of the Well. And let's look up grafting. Grafting is a special mechanic that allows the production of core grafts to increase the output of coring. It makes use of the life imbued in branches to produce several grafts from one core. To graft a core, place it in a grafting tray and fill it with liquid souls. Place living branches on any of the 8 spots around the grafting tray. Living branches, huh? Okay. Which, of course, the grafting tray is going to be some of this weathered azurite. Yep, around a regular tray, which we've made some of those before. Now we've got, after the core has absorbed enough energy, it will turn into the corresponding graft. After the process is complete, simply right-click the grafting tray to get your grafts. Grafts are similar to cores, but they cannot be transformed directly. Instead, place them touching a core that will transform. All grafts touching the core or any other grafts will transform in a chain reaction. Different grafts require different amounts of life. That sounds interesting and also very confusing, but I'm going to give it a try. Let's see about a bucket of liquid souls, because I don't remember what it was to make that. Let's see, bucket. There we go. Liquid souls bucket, which is, oh right, mysterious dust under an amplifying tube, which I might have some of that in here. Let's see, mysterious dust. Yeah, I've got plenty of that. And bucket. I've got one of those. And then do I have a tank? I don't. I think I'm going to make another one just for this. Can I make this? I can make this. Excellent. Let's, I will return shortly. In the meantime, I'm going to be, oh gosh, I forgot about that. Interesting. Maybe it, oh gosh. I forgot that I had this gadget set up over here. Can I actually get back here? I think, let's press sneak. Inside it has that. What if I put these instead? No, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. Let's just continue. I'm going to be getting a bunch of souls, liquid souls for the bucket. And I'll be back shortly once I've got that, well, tanked up. All right, so I've been doing a little bit of research. One, I'm going to be needing a tray, and not just any tray, a grafting tray, which I have now made all the resources for. 2, I am going to be needing some water as well, but I can always just grab, I've got a tank of it up there that I can use for this exact reason. Let me open that Book of the Well again. 3, I'm going to need a breaking tree. This sucker here, it looks really cool in the picture. I have yet to make this. It's going to require some onyx, as well as some scorch grit, which I don't think I've made that yet. And then I get branches from that, and I use the branches for grafting. Either way, that tree looks really cool. So I'm kind of thinking we look up scorch grit, see if we can figure out how to make this. Gravel, a shard of the morning star. Oh, all right. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. How about onyx? Because I know that was the other one. And it's not just a Pokemon these days. We've got... okay. No, that's a furnace. Can I put one of these in? No, that's brackish stone. Wait, what kind was it for that? That was shard of the soil of fire. Let me grab one of those. Got some of that in here just for this reason. There we go, onyx. Now, if I clear this out, if memory serves, I think it was just that. Yeah, a grit vase, which since it breaks blocks around it, I'm kind of paranoid to put it in a place where it's going to do a lot of destruction or something, but I figure it is technically going to be a Hearth Well machine, though. I might end up putting it... Oh, no, wait. Because I want to have like some jump pads over here to jump into a safety area for Thaumcraft. maybe I put this out on my danger platform. And by danger platform, that's this one here, because this is where I've got my heat blocks, and when you would light those up to get the resources from it, they would blow up. But I don't see why I can't just put this out here for now. We can plant this next to it. I'll grab these heat blocks and put them on this side, maybe? Maybe I should read up a little bit more about this here. View entry. All right, let's do that. Breaking trees are special leafless trees that will break blocks placed around it. The grit vase is a special vase made to hold and grow breaking trees. To grow a breaking tree, use mysterious fertilizer on a grit vase. You can use up to 5 mysterious fertilizer, and the more you use, the bigger the tree will grow. Breaking trees have a maximum reach of 5 blocks and will emit particles when breaking a block. Breaking trees do not use any energy, but they can neither be stopped at any time. But a tray may be used as a filter to choose which blocks the breaking tree will break. Oh, it will break aim for. A little bit of a oops in words. Grit vases that hold breaking trees will drop branches when broken. Oh, grit vases that hold breaking trees will drop branches when broken. These are dense branches that are filled with life, so they are an important ingredient when crafting core grafts. Yes, this is what I need. They will, however, lose that energy over time. It's not possible to stop these from losing life after they are cut from the tree, not even by stopping the game. Okay, great. Yeah. Okay. So, do I plant a sapling? No, it said not sapling. It said mysterious fertilizer. So let me go grab some of that real quick. We've got mysterious fertilizer. Got a bunch of that. I'm afraid that everything that's nearby is going to get broken in this case. So maybe I pick these up. And I realize this is bedrock infused obsidian, but hey, you know what? For all I know, it's going to break that too. That's pretty cute there. Right, that's 2. There's nothing else that's very nearby except these lights. 3, 4, 5. That looks pretty wicked, if I'm to be completely honest here. It's cool. It looks dangerous. I don't know what... It looks dead. So if I... Grit vase. If I break this... I'm afraid to break it. Hold on a second. Let me look at the book before I just start breaking things regularly. Grit vases that hold breaking trees will drop branches when broken. All right, so I have to break the vase itself. All right. I have my magnet going. It was working again. There we go. Holy crap. The liveliness remaining is dropping very rapidly on all 8 of those branches. Interesting. Okay. But then I can place this down and I can grow more. And if I click again, nothing happens and I'm not using up any more stuff. Cool. Okay, so this is a definite danger zone for me to cross into. I might put the heat blocks over here for now, and then the flint and steel I was using for that next to it. And then I could put some mysterious fertilizer here, because that would work for the tree, which I'm probably going to need more, because by the time I figure things out, this is, yeah, it's already halfway expired, and it's raining. It's great. All right, so at least now I know how to make branches. So I'll be back once I've got a little bit more of a setup. And there we go. A little bbit better. So I think I found a glitch, actually, in the Matrix. Or in this case, in Hearth Well. So Wolfforce, if you're paying attention here. It is actually here. It says grafting tray allows the production of core grafts. Fill with water and a core, then place living branches around it. It's not water. It is liquid souls. At least, that's what this is saying. This says fill it with liquid souls. And I did try filling it with water, and it doesn't work. So therefore, that's what we're going to try. I am curious, though, what happens if I put this down? Does it automatically break something? Or does it actually have to be up near the tree? Looks like it has to be up near the tree. So I'm going to try putting some of these things down nearby. Put this down, and I want to have stuff around it. It can be up to 8 around it. And I've got, not a compressed wool, I want the anima cores, I guess? Oh boy. This is going to be a bit confusing, but anima grafts. All right, so I've never done this before. I don't even know what I'm doing, but we're going to try it. I have a fluid tank of souls, and I have one with water in it, I believe. Let's put this one down here. Yeah, that one's water. I don't even want that one. But if I take a bucket of the souls, that does work. Okay, so if I put this in here, oh, it does work. Okay, so now we just need a bunch of living wood around it. In which case, I got 8 here, and that stuff died. It was it was really, really quick. But I just need to break this. I get a bunch, and then I can place it around. Right? All right, I got 6. That's terrible. All right, let's put this down. Quickly grab some more. And then I can break it again. There we go. And I got 9 that time. Of course I got 9. Can I do this and then see how this goes? Well, that's a really cool way of looking at it. Okay. Can I break the rest of these then? Do I get to put more down? It looks like it. Oh, until it finally does it. Okay. Might as well put these down. They look really interesting while they're doing this. It looks like there's a little overlap on the texture, but because they're round. They're almost spheroid. Actually, they're not round. They're kind of octagonal, I guess. But still, they are going to expire relatively soon, I imagine. Or at least I think that they will. If they keep their shimmer, that could be an interesting crafting mechanic. But still, I've got this here. Now let's read what it says. I have this graft. After the process is complete, simply right-click the grafting tray to get your grafts. Okay. I got 8 anima grafts. Okay. So I got 1. I used 1 and I got 8 from that. That's interesting. Okay. So this allows me to duplicate it with just a bunch of the magic wood in the liquid souls bucket. That's pretty cool because these anima cores are actually a little bit obtained by growing an inert seed. They're a little bit difficult to make because you have to do this and then you have to wait for those to grow over time and stuff. So this was a really good mechanic. Yeah, there it goes. All right, so it does end up dying over time. Yeah, they all just went kaput. Blech. So can I actually? Yeah, I can. All right, I can harvest all of them. I have 23 of these. Is there a use for that? Well, they're useful as branches. I can burn them. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know if there's another use for them, but for now, they're just going to sit in my inventory. Okay, so then the next part of this, because this is my safety zone here. The stuff can blow up over here relatively safely. Relatively. I already lost 1 set of armor. Actually, I lost my Elementium set of armor as well due to explosions. Oops. So the next part, it says in the book, after the process is complete, simply right-click the grafting tray to get your grafts. Grafts are similar to cores, but they cannot be transformed directly. Instead, place them touching a core that will transform. All grafts touching the core or any other grafts will transform in a chain reaction. Different grafts require different amounts of life. Okay, so because of the one that I chose, it required a whole bunch more life essence from those branches to transform. Interesting. So if I put this anima core down, and I put these next to it, I guess, like this. At least this is what I'm guessing. I don't even know how this is going to work. Let's put a whole bunch of these around here and see what happens. And then if I put down the compressed wool next to that, but I need to have that on it, and the compressed wool here, what happens? Nothing, because I think I just did this wrong. Oh, no. Oh, no, it did work. I turned the particles down. I forgot about that. Okay. It worked. Wow. That's a lot of wool. Oh, mishearing the zone saying that. All right, so let's just pop these anima cores back in here, because I'm not going to need those. I'm going to put this grit vase back over there, because that thing's just dang cool. We'll put it far off from the edge here, and I'll use some mysterious fertilizer. And actually, I'll put the mysterious fertilizer right in front of it, because it doesn't seem to want to break that, and I'm fine with that. I'm just going to grab this water, put it away. I'm going to clean up my inventory and stuff. I'll be right back. All right, so that's actually quite a lot of wool. That's a lot of wool. And that is fine with me because I'm going to need to turn it all into string. And if I recall properly, yeah, this new, what's it called? Catalyst doesn't work. So I had to make the old catalyst, the alchemy catalyst, so that I could get this to work. I think that there's another way to convert this into string. from wool. That's a 3-fer. That just makes things... No. Nope. I don't see it on there very easily. I mean, I'm not going to be using Thaumcraft for it. That stuff's just dangerous. Grinding recipe. I could try grinding recipe. Crystal grinding wheel. That'll be a little bit easier and it doesn't use any mana. So let's go with that. Crystal grinder. I don't use it often enough as it is. It has plenty of power too. So I just need to, what, toss it in? That's pretty basic stuff here. I just kind of spit a bunch of this out. And then I hold sneak so that I don't end up picking these up by accident. It does take a few seconds, but I mean, heck, there's no cost to it really, short of some of this, which is all solar powered in the end. There we go. Wow, I've got a lot. All right, I feel pretty good about this. I think that we can get this spinning wheel up and running very shortly. All right, so for this, I just need an iron ingot, wood plank, and a wood table. Which, can I make a wood table? Oh my gosh, really? Hold on a second here. Grab this log that's been in my inventory for a while. Fix this. There we go, wood table. And now can I make the spinning wheel? Let's just grab the ingredients. Oh, shoot. See, I'm just loading up the inventory table here so I can grab them and put them over in the other inventory grid for Thaumcraft, of course, because it's going to require a bit of magic to do this. There we go. Cool. Spinning wheel. Get. All right. So, spinning wheel. Looks cool. Doesn't actually have an animation. Actually, looks okay. Looks like a wheel on a board. But I believe you put the string here, and then it just does its thing automatically, slowly, over time, and it will be making yarn. Which, come on. That's probably just going to make one piece of yarn, isn't it? Yep, one piece of yarn. So this is going to be some time. I am going to do some cleaning up of some things, and I'm pretty happy that we've finally got that going, and then I can make Constellation papers, which actually I should put that on my list of things to make. There we go here. From that yarn, I need to make at least 5, so I'm going to need 20 pieces of yarn to start with. In the meantime, I'll also get some paper and whatnot. So I'll be back shortly. Okay, and with this, I've got more than enough. I'm going to let it keep on going, but I should be able to make those Constellation papers, which is always good news. Let's run over here. I can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, here, I'll put those there. And then I can do this, get rid of the excess. And I don't believe I just did that yarn. There we go. First one should be, there we go, Evitus, Divorcio, Vicio, Decidia, and Armara, which is going to be the only 5 that you can first find. I'm going to save the rest for future ones because there are more distant ones that you can check out. Now that I have those, let's actually put them in my book. There we go. The one that I want, though, is Decidia, so I'm going to leave that one out for now, just so that I can find it easier. But it's still daytime, so I can't really do much with finding those things. But I am going to need relays, spectral relays to be specific. I'm going to need a whole bunch of those because Decidia, let's actually take a look at this in the Astral Tome. Constellations has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. So I'm going to need at least 8 of those. And I can't remember if the recipe actually makes 1 at a time or if it makes more. I think it makes 1 at a time because, yeah, those are a little bit more expensive. But I will need a lot of glass lenses. So I'm going to get all the ingredients to make at least 8 spectral relays, and I'll be right back.